kids run to their dads before their mum. True or false? We know that's false.
That's false.
That's 1,000% fucking false.
I think, well, in my situation, it depends.
In everyone's situation, nigga, that's false.
No, you know what?
It's false.
No, because with Miles, like, is sometimes, like, it depends on the situation. So if someone's obviously, like, if he feels away, he'll come to me, you know.
Okay. Now I'm saying, how much kids we got in the house?
5.
How much run to you?
Okay.
Okay. That me as a dog.
Okay. Manners and respect. Welcome to the day we won.
And Wargwarn, my people. Gassed. Gassed to be back, man. Gassed to be back. The duo's going strong. You get me? The feedback is you guys love us together.
Thank you.
Thank you. Real talk, thank you. Because I gotta stop. But no, really though, thank you. Because you know what? Feedback is always important. Yeah, so what's this episode about, my brother?
Parenting.
So fatherhood for us, but parenting as a whole. But it is about fatherhood because, as we always say, we have a lot in common. We've got children. We've got
stepkids.
We got stepkids. We have pet peeves. Is that the term?
That's what you call it.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, gripes, but also things that we love, man. You know what I mean? It's all love. It's always banter. It's always energy. And I just want to say, just right now, anything we say, please take with a piece of salt because we love our houses.
Yeah, man.
We love our setup.
Yeah, man.
Life is not perfect, but neither are we.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful way to start because if we had our other halves here, the list as long as this, about what they would love to change about us. And this is not about change. This is just about dad. This is an opportunity for dad to talk. And at some point, we're going to get more dads around the table. So we
need more dads. We need more dads, man.
See it there? We need more dads. So dads, let's not be shy. Jump on so we can talk. It's open. Square table talk then, but it's open talk, open discussions. And
also mums too as well.
Yes.
Also mums too, because, you know, it ain't not just about dads, but yeah, man. Sometimes we have to talk about dads, you know?
Yeah, man, 100%. I was going to say, man, it's nice because you see what, like, the world's always saying men don't talk enough. And therefore, there's a lot of people, males, we're talking right now, there's a lot of males in situations where we can not necessarily say suffer in silence, but like I said, there's certain gripes or pet peeves where you think, oh gosh, what you got to run to your mum for? You know what, when we're in public, the kid don't listen to me, straight to his mum. And there's a lot of relatable points that we can talk about as gentlemen. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, we really can talk as gentlemen and bring some clarity to this situation that we find ourselves in being fathers. Because you know what? As a child, we would want things different. And then you become a man and you say, when my time comes, I'm going to this, I'm going to that, I'm going to... And then what actually happens is totally different.
Totally different, but different teaching.
Yes, 100%, 100%. And it is nice. It is nice. So what I'm saying is, when did you become a father, my bro?
Well, I think I was a parent before I even have kids because I took on, obviously, kids before I had my own kids.
Yep.
So in my situation, it was hard because I was just walking into a situation where they didn't like me from the jump. You know what I mean? They thought I was trying to take over. Thought I was obviously replacing their dads, and it wasn't even that. You know what I mean? But as young kids, obviously rebelling, you don't want obviously the mom or the dad to move on.
Of course.
You get me? So they want everything just to stay the same.
And just on that topic, before we move on, it's important we discuss that because, like, a lot of the time kids don't want their parents to separate. But what you have to ask yourself as a child, as a parent, do you want to stay in an unhappy environment because it creates toxicity?
Yeah, man.
And even though you think mum and dad are together, I am happy because I don't have 2 Christmases, I've got 1. These two are at each other every day, and actually, you don't want to see your mum upset. You don't want to see your dad sulking. You don't want to see, you know what I mean? So that's just something to bear in mind as well. That sometimes people separating can breed more happiness than staying together and being unhappy. Please carry on, my brother.
So, in that aspect, I was coming in, and some didn't like me. You get me? And I had to graft. You get me? Like when I say graft and abuse and I used to see certain things happening and I'm thinking, like that wouldn't happen like if I had kids at that time.
Yes. But I do it differently.
At that time I had an opinion, but I couldn't voice my opinion because I was still warming to the kids and blah blah blah. So yeah, man, it was hard.
What age roughly? 30s to 20s?
So basic 28.
Okay, so
28, 29. So I was walking in a situation where kids like they say, "Oh, what's he doing here? I don't want him here." Like blah blah. So and with me, I've always said, you know what, in any situation, your kids come first. So I took myself sometimes out of that situation. You know what I mean? So I used to go to her and say, you know what, I'll go back to my flat. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes, you know, you don't feel comfortable in a situation. You don't feel welcome in a situation. And I'm not going to make a child be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because remember, I'm in their space. They ain't in mine. I'm in their domain. So you know what I mean? So like, yeah, so I took my time. Now, it's different.
So before we get to the difference, let me jump in and then we can get back to the difference. So mine was, I was 24.
Yeah, man.
I met Mumsy. It's 24. She had 2 kids. Pretty ting, as we know. Both of our wives are beautiful, say less. And that was very young.
Yeah, man.
So again, it was a little bit different to your setup, but still the same. They did welcome me, but that was very young. So when you're so like the ages of like, you know, under the age of 5, then you kind of do as you're told because parents make the rules, grown-ups make the rules, especially in that child's mind, you know what I mean? But like you say, the reason why it was different because by the time the eldest was like 6, they moved with me. Do you know what I mean? And then that was it. So all they know is life now, or the most that they can remember is life with me. Do you know what I mean? Not saying dad was never in the picture. Of course dad was in the picture. But do you know what I mean? And that's what made it, the bond was beautiful because I was accepted, but then sometimes you can get attitude. And so when you say that, like, you know, it's different, you have to take yourself away. My taking myself away was just a different room because we was in each other's space and together.
Mine was a different flat, different household.
Yes. But back to you. So as you were saying,
so it's obviously changed different now because you know what, like I've had obviously 2 boys, obviously, and they know now. Well, I hope they think obviously they do now is with the stepkids, they can come to me like whenever. You get me?
As a respectful role model.
Yeah, man.
Not your father figure, but not father. Role model, father figure. Yes.
And like there's been conversations where I hear like stepdaughter, we're talking to a friend, it's like, oh, you know what? She obviously Daniel's obviously always there for me. Like if I need anything, he's there. You know what I mean? And it's good because
it feels good, man.
Yeah, you get me because
it does feel good.
Like she was the worst one. You get me? Disrespecting, blah blah. She didn't like change, and you get me. You get me. So back then, she was the one that had to win over the most. So now it's good for her to tell people, you know what? If any situation,
he's got my back.
Yeah. So I've won.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So
yeah, no,
it's good.
important.
It's good, man.
No, it's important to
It's
bring
good.
your children over, you see. And the thing is, this is why I was focusing on dads 1,000%. And I'm gassed you said mums as well,
man.
but I wanted to focus on dads because I tell you something. For the majority of households, and I'm talking that I speak to my brothers, you know what I mean?
man.
The man, them, my boys, my friends, everyone, all of the fathers, right? And mum don't have to win over nobody, you know. Mum don't have to win over nobody, you know. Mum's already first choice.
Yeah, man. Right.
Most of the
That's how it should
time.
be.
Yeah,
That's
but what I'm saying is, though, dad has to win over. So the fact that you had to win over your stepdaughter, I'm going to call her your daughter, that was better because that's the way it is in the next man's house who he only has 3 kids and those 3 kids are all his and hers. Dad still has to win over daughter as well because you have daddy's daughter, but we will go to mum first. You know what I mean?
But you know what, though? I agree, but I also have to disagree because, like, for example, my sister was always, daddy's obviously a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
My
mum, my auntie was dad's little girl. No matter how big you was or whatever.
Yeah.
So I get it. Your dad's still your dad. Yeah. So you know what? I'm not there to replace, but I'm there to add a value.
Yes.
You get me?
100%, bro. 100%. And that's nice that we can share that in common because, like I always say to my children, listen, I am whatever you want me to be.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to say I'm not dad. And the reason why I'm not going to say that is because I'm not going to deny my children of calling me dad. If they so feel, I know that sounds a bit mad, but like, then I'm not your dad. Then that, ooh, really?
Yeah, man.
Ooh, I thought you was.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like you just said, I turned to you for everything.
Yeah, man.
I turned to you more than my own biological.
Yeah.
You know, my dad, big man. So I tell everybody. Do you know what I mean? So it's real. So I'm never going to deny that. But our word is, I'm whatever you want me to be. Sometimes it's dad. Sometimes it's big bro. Sometimes it's disciplinarian. And sometimes it's teacher. And I'm all of them. And I spoke to one of my boys and he's another Dan as well. He's got 2 beautiful daughters. Big up you, Dan. And I said that to him and he says, no, I totally get it because like, he had a big bro chat with his daughter. And the reason why is when you're a man and you have a certain maturity, no disrespect to anybody, yeah? When you have a certain maturity, you have to be big bro to your daughter. You have to pull her one side and say, listen, man, you can't operate like this. If you want to this, you must this.
Yeah.
Because if you talk as dad, ain't no frigging child having that in my house, and you'll be single until you're 45 and then you'll get married immediately. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to be big bro and say, listen, don't do that. If you want to do this, you got to this. Don't let mum see you do this. If you want this, come to me and ask me this. You got to be big bro. And big bro is the one, like, and the reason why I use the term big bro is because big bro still comes under mum. Big bro still has to answer to mum. But big bro has your best interest at heart.
There's a balance.
There is.
There's a balance because if you're acting like big bro, that means kind of like a friend.
Yeah, but you have to be your kid's friend as well. Not best friend.
No.
I am my children's teacher. I am their father. But at the same time, if I father my kids all the time, they will keep their things to themselves. When I say big bro, I'm the one that they can turn to. So let me just put a scenario then. Your pitney comes in smelling of smoke. Now, we're of an age now where your pitney's allowed to smoke of a certain age, right? Because then some dads will say, my kid's not smoking. My kids ain't having a boyfriend. Okay, then. So you want to have a boyfriend? Come talk to me. But you see what, though? Remember, I'm dad, but right now I've got on my big bro hat. So what I'm saying is leave that door open. What I'm saying is there's no sleepovers. What I'm saying is we're going to have manners and respect. And what I'm saying is he needs to come and talk to your dad. That's me talking in third person.
It's okay.
You see that there?
I get that, yeah. But when we was that age, well, I don't know about you, but I couldn't bring no girl into my mum's yard.
I could.
I couldn't, brother.
I could.
Nah.
Because no, what though? My Nearly let it slip there, but what I'm saying is when I was younger, my dad was like a gallus, man. He was a sweet boy, popping muscles and handsome and everything. And one thing my mum did never want me to do was keep secrets. That's what said she let me smoke as well. So then now she's like, yes, she's my mum. If you know, my mum was so strict and firm. But at the same time, she would allow me to have certain experiences, not take the pee. But like when I was 16, I used to have a girlfriend and she used to drop her home.
Yeah.
And them type of things there, where like, if that wasn't the case, I'd be meeting her and my mum wouldn't know. It would be all secret. I'm pretending I'm at football, I'm at basketball. I ain't playing basketball since I left school, but I'm at basketball all of a sudden because I can't tell my mum the truth. Yeah. So that's where mum, in that sense, will turn around and be big sis because she's like, listen, Daniel, don't fuck about, I'll put in the mum's hat real quick. Now, she's never used that terminology, but what I'm saying is that's how I relay it. Because like I say, big bro is like, look, I smelt smoke on you. Mum's going to bust your ass. Go and put some spray on. Do not be owing nobody for no cigarettes. I got 2 cigarettes in my pocket. I'm not going to tell you not to smoke because you already smoke. I'm going to tell you don't ever lie to me. I've got a fag for you. That way, you've got them close. When you've got your child close, this is what I'm saying, that it comes to that level of understanding and reasoning. Because then if I'm shouting or beating on my chest, or my mother, anyone, but I'm on about me right there. But you're taking a piss on my house, boyfriends, I'll never know. First kiss, I'll never know. She's going to my mum, telling her mum, I'm at Sarah's. Mum knows that she's at her boyfriend's. But mum's telling me she's at Sarah's because daddy will kick off about boyfriend. I need to know Wargwarn because ain't no picnics coming in his house before 28. So then therefore, with that understanding, I can say now, listen, don't disrespect me, don't disrespect your body. However, yes, you can hold your little boyfriend's hand.
Okay,
yes,
do you think it's different having a girl picnic than a boy picnic?
Yeah, but I would definitely say I have to have rules on the wall that everyone follows.
You're good, brother, because when I was growing up, there was none. You get me? I moved at the age of 19, and even like I said to mum, oh yeah, man, I got like obviously a girlfriend, whatever. Good for you. Yeah, man. Good for you.
Yeah, man, my son work. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She can come, sit on the settee, have dinner. But 9 o'clock, me I go on my bed and she have to go. So it was never. You get me? That was my upbringing. Yeah. You feel me?
100.
So I get it. Yeah. Don't want to go to my bedroom yards and I can. It's like, yeah, man. Hold up with the girlfriend and go upstairs with the girlfriend and that. Like I'm thinking, you do that in your yard.
You're allowed. Yeah,
you're allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My mum lets me do that, man. Yeah, man. Boy. Not in Booker's household, nah. So I have to old school. I always believe old school is the best school, because you get like Ethan. Even when I was at school, they said no word of a lie. When I was taking my exams, you had at least three girls pregnant taking the exams. Remember, we all left school at 16. You with me? They couldn't even sit around the table because the belly ball the boss said.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, was that in my school? I can't say
in
not.
My school it was.
I can't say not because then they'll be like, no, someone will pop up and say, do you remember Joanne? She was pregnant in school.
Yeah.
But like, what I'm saying is, I don't remember it. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember it. What I will say is with the old school, there was very firm and that very, you see, there's firm parenting and I'm all about firm parenting. I don't bend, I'm very firm. So let's agree on that. But you see what though? There's also the sense of, with parenting of the old school, there was a lot more secrets. Secrets.
Yeah, there was.
And with that lot more secrets, that's why they're coming out pregnant. Because when you had a boyfriend and you're told, don't fuck, I will bust your ass and bust his, then all of a sudden you're saying, you can come around and have tea because my dad wants to meet you. But there's no staying over. Where now, if nobody can know we're going to go to a house party when everyone thinks that we're at each other's yards because our parents trust each other for argument's sake.
Yeah.
So maybe not each other because we're too close, but we're at George's yard and George is just having the lads round for FIFA. These times now, FIFA is house party, George's parents are gone, bag of gal in the yard, sex upstairs, everyone will do them thing, bathroom doors are locked. That's where babies are coming out. That is where babies are coming out because then everyone thinks they're grown with no boundaries. Where you see when you have your boundaries, you can play, but sit your ass on this frigging table. On this table only. Then all of a sudden, a hand comes acid on the table before the thing gets shut down. And then all of a sudden, sorry. You know what I mean? So you have that level of understanding. And back to my point, that's where I would say you be big, bro. Look here, I have my little thing. I love playing my blackjack on the table. Don't fuck this up for me. Keep your hands on the table because mom said, but you want a drink, I'll go get it, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So then now it's that reasoning.
I can't. I can't. Don't matter because, yeah, you know me, in my head, I've always thought, it's always stuck in my head, prevention's better than cure.
100%,
yeah,
bro. And
he said, I can't be friends, yeah, with my kids. Yes, you know what? I'll give him that space for them to know. Okay, I'll give them that closure for them to come to me and say, you know what? I'm here. You can tell me about anything, yeah. But there's a line.
Yeah.
There's a line, brother.
Yeah.
And you cross it. So you think you're grown, yeah. You're not living here.
Yeah.
You get me? Respect. Respect for yourself. Respect for other people.
Facts.
Yeah. If you think, obviously, yeah, man, obviously bragging in front of your bedrooms or your friends and saying, you know what? Yeah, man, I got this girl and whatever. You know, respect that girl. You get me? Because we've all grown up, bro. Yeah. And we've all seen, yeah, man, talking to a girl and blah, blah, and hormones, bro.
I hear
hormones.
I hear it.
Flowing up.
Of course, some people think they're grown. But then what you also have as well, you see, because I was a little tinker when I was younger, and that's me being very polite. That's me being very polite, man. My mum raised me well and credit to her, man. May she fly high. But real talk, bro, I was a little tinker when I was younger. And what I will say is, in the things that I kept a secret and I did in the shadows, one would say then, I did it through fear of consequence, but lack of understanding. When I got a little bit older than that, just a little bit, that's when my mum started to reason. When my mum started to reason, I said, you know what, mum, let me just be honest. Like, bro, all right then, let me just take a side step. I've done my thing this 1 year. I'm driving ages, so I'm 18, bro. It's a little bit older than what we're saying, but yeah, I got this girl on the phone. She's telling me I am pregnant. She just didn't want to let me go, but like I've had a stalker before, but like I don't even
all at them, bro.
Well, I'm glad you've said that because I thought it was just me at the time. But what I'm saying to my bro is I've had a stalker, bro, and I've put the phone down, and my mum went, Daniel, me? I'm the only Daniel in the house. Daniel, is she pregnant? My mum's asking me if a girl that I'm arguing on the phone is pregnant. Damn. I would have rather have told her I just bust case from robbing a bank. I promise you now. Again, I need some people in these comments. Talk to these people about my mum, but she didn't play. She had this side to her where she was calm and she wasn't bipolar. I have to make that clear. But there was, like you said, there's that line. And it's the same with me. Like, I'm very calm. You can tell me anything. And some of the wildest of things you can tell me. And I will think very carefully and methodically. You see, when I'm at that point, I tell my kids right now, listen, I'm your brethren. If you want to keep me as your brethren, lower your tone, fix your attitude before I turn it up. Because I can turn it up. And as big as I am, I promise you now, I'd rather be my child than my mother's because my mum would have F me up effortlessly. And as a real man and a real big man, every big man's afraid of their mother. Grant and Phil, the Cray twins, I don't care who you is, you're afraid of your mother. If you're a real man, because you ain't stepping to your mum like she's a man, like, and then therefore you gotta take it, man. You gotta take it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Listen, if I was in that situation, my mum would say, okay, you're done. Come on to the house.
And that was the difference that my mum was different. Like, you know, my mum's like, we'll see you in 9 months. We'll see you in 9 months. I'm like, rah, mum, shut up. I thought you was on my side. I thought you was on my side.
Nah.
And she's back stand, but she's a rider. Yeah, she's a rider, bro. She will ride for hers. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that level of, I've got your back, but when it's me and you, you're fucked, you know, Benji.
Yeah,
but
man.
I got your back.
Man. Yeah, man.
I do have your
back.
back.
Wait till you get back.
You see it there? You see it there?
Yeah,
that. And it made all the difference because it taught me a lot of self-control and boundaries. Being a young male, you hear a lot of men, well, I would never, I will control your house, you know, not raise it, control your house like that. I would never. And like,
that's the worst shame, you know.
And this is what I'm saying.
That's the worst shame.
This is what I'm saying. And especially as a parent. And my mum was a young mum too. So then therefore she's thinking, oh gosh, the cycle doesn't repeat itself. And it wasn't, let me just clarify, it wasn't that.
Yeah.
She just wanted me and she wanted to, do you know what I mean? Like she didn't want me to go. And like you say, she was just in love, me pretty. But what I'm saying, but real talk, and she had my back, man, and it taught me a lot. Like I learned a lot of fucking amazing lessons off my mum. And once we're on the topic, I will say she was mum and dad. She really was mum and dad. And that's where that huge fear for my mum come, but also that huge love for her. And then that admiration from me. And then I was able to be open and honest with her. Like when I was smoking, I never hid it. And I didn't hide it because I wanted her to know, because again, what she knows, she can't beat you for. Well, she probably can. But do you know what I'm trying to say? Real talk, like, you know, she can't complain she don't know. And then there's that level of respect as well that, like, look, man, I know I operate in a way that you don't like, but I'm not going to hide it from you. I'd rather you know who I am than who you think I am. And then, bam, baby comes, or bam, police car comes, or bam, trouble comes. And you're like, this is my child. I do not know who you are.
I was too afraid to do anything.
Same.
I was too afraid. You get me? Like if it wasn't my mum, it was my nan and my granddad. You get me? So if my mum couldn't deal with me in certain situations, I knew. I looked down the road. My granddad would be driving up the road. I'm thinking, I'm finished.
You
get me?
Yeah, man.
Even like my grandparents always told me, do not bring police to the yard.
Facts.
Facts. And I tell you a story. My sister probably killed me for this, but I always tell people. I remember I was in the house. I can't remember. I was still in school, and my mum. No, there was a knock on the door, and my mum. All I heard was my mum saying, "Hey yo!" I remember at the top of where my mum lives, the top of the stairs, that's my bedroom. So I could see from the top of the stairs.
The door.
The door. So the door. All I saw is police, man.
Oh no.
I was thinking, like, why is my mum calling me? So I was thinking, anyway, so I was like, get down here now. My mum. It was the policeman. He's like, listen, we're not coming for you. We're not coming for your son. We've come for your sister. I was like, my sister was like, so anyway, she said, hold on, you didn't come for... My sister got caught fighting, in the old school Asda, but the old school Asda in Darlington.
Yeah.
Camera. Got caught. My sister got caught fighting. No apology.
I was going to say, can't take the lick back.
No apology, nothing.
Skin back.
My mum, just go on upstairs. He said, I'm crippled.
You know what I mean? Police officer have to turn a blind eye like me now. So nothing.
He said, so my mum's like, you're going to arrest me?
Yeah,
I licked my son on my. She says, but you didn't let us finish.
Yeah.
You think my sister got licked? No.
Not a chance,
No.
Yeah.
You get me? So, man, like, I've been brought up from from old school, man. You know what I mean? Old school, like it's. So I do understand, obviously, yeah, you got to make sure your kids obviously are around you comfortably, yeah, which is fine. But also, I swear by it, old school, yeah, is the best school. You know?
I agree because it's new to because don't forget you see from I left school. I used to call myself the last of the old school. And it was weird then because I saw it then and I promise you, bro, I left school because I love my big bros and I love my little bros. And again, probably because daddy wasn't in the house, real talk. So I'm always looking up at somebody, do you know what I mean? But then also, I always wanted to be the best big brother. So the point I'm making is, I loved my little bros, but I knew I was different to them. So I used to see myself as the last of the old school. So the very last. So like saying now of your school, if I'm the last of it, that means that the time or the tide or whatever the sentence is changing, but I got in there before it fully changed.
Yeah, man.
Now it's fully changed. We got new school.
Yeah, man.
New school's gentle parenting. I'm not on that gentle parenting thing because I will still fuck my kids up. I will let it be known. But at the same time,
it just, you know, as well, and this is why this generation now is there's too much entitlement.
yes,
Too much, brother. Too much.
Yes.
And you know what the mad thing about it as well, yeah?
Yes.
Like, even including my kids, because they watch what their elder siblings do, yeah? They're like,
Starting to learn.
You get
Starting
me?
to learn.
But listen, they don't come to me,
you
you
can
know.
get away with
They
that.
don't come to me, you know. Like, say, like, for example, they ask for something, and if I'm there, she'll be like, oh, why don't you ask your dad? Because dad will say no.
Straight.
You get
but
me?
they're telling mum, you know.
You get me?
They understand the system.
Yeah, because I know, yeah.
They understand the system.
If I say no, yeah,
it's no.
by tomorrow morning, it's on the doorstep. You get me? And
okay.
then she'll be like, oh, like, I've got it, or like, cost this. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, grandparents have got it, or some. Nah, bro, I can relate, man. I said no to a trampoline. Trampoline was there. I said no to a Segway. Segway was there. It's true. It's true.
Like, sometimes with me, within reason, yeah, if you want something, yeah, what have you
done to achieve
it? What have you done to earn it?
Any certificates, any gold stickers, any well dones, any this, any that.
Me? Oh, because obviously you got detention. Yeah. Oh, I'll treat you to this.
Yeah.
So you get me? So there's been situations where, like, you don't. Obviously, they've done something. Yeah. No achievements. But just bare detention, bare attitude. But they get treated.
Still getting a little reward.
Hold on. Like, oh, you got detention. Oh, it wasn't your fault, but there you go. Have this.
Yeah.
You get me? And what I've noticed is, because obviously, especially like my eldest, he watches. He's like me.
Quick.
Yeah. And if me or her say no, they're like, oh, but hold on.
Blah, blah, blah.
They got it.
Yeah. And they didn't even do anything that I did. And then you're thinking, no, I'm reasoning with a little hustler. With a little hustler. Yeah.
And then my eldest is looking at me thinking, oh, I must be a fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get me?
I should have asked for more.
Yeah.
I should have asked for more.
You get me? So sometimes, like in my situation, it is hard because sometimes, like, there's entitlement.
Yes.
I should get this because I deserve it, but you don't really deserve it because what have you done? You get me? Like, 100%. What have you done?
100%.
You get me? My oldest, yeah, he uses his head. He'll grab the Hoover and say he'll Hoover, sweep or whatever, and he'll come to me and say, Dad, okay, I've did this, yeah. Can I have V-Bucks? I'm thinking, I know you did it.
Yeah. But you still earned.
Yes. The Hoover's bigger than him.
Yeah.
But you know, it's effort.
Yes, I acknowledge it because that's graft. Yeah. You've gone and grafted and you've earned. Yeah. I can work with that because that's work.
Yeah, man.
I want to get a car. Let me go wash two cars. Let me do this. Let me cut some grass. Let me put two money together and buy myself a little, so at least get half and a contribution. I'm with it. I'm totally with it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, old school.
Yeah,
is the best school because nowadays these kids can't even go to a shop or go and what they're on.
They need
You get
telling
me?
everything, every step of every way.
And us as parents, as us as parents have got to prepare our kids into this world
For the future.
because we ain't gonna always be here, you know.
And that's the thing. And a lot of the time as well, us as parents, we want to give our kids what we never had.
Yeah.
Which there's a fine line of that because
I believe
you have to
in
make them earn it.
I believe in that.
Make them earn it. Don't give it willingly when you give it. Sorry, they say tough times make just say smart people or clever people, and then easy times make dumb people. So then you had it tough, you make it easier on your kids. Your kids make it easier on their kids. Their kids come out dumb. So you have to.
Yeah, but sometimes other people's terminology is, I was given everything because I never had it.
Yeah, that's
nah. You can't do that. You can't do that because then
appreciate nothing.
Yeah. So then when mommy's gone and daddy's gone, they expect the world just to give it them.
Yep. Forget that, bro. When mommy and dad are here, bro, I want a job. Give it me. Why?
You get me?
Because I'm here. Huh? You know, I've got 500 applicants. Move out my way, Beijing. Everyone's here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I spelled my name right. Okay, but this person's got qualification, diploma, blah, 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 experience, blah, 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 reference. What you got? Well, I spelled my name right. And I turned up on time and I put my tie on. Yeah. Come out of my freaking... You know what I'm saying? And
this is why, man, you got to build. You said this is why you got to build. Build your kids, into the world that we're living in. Mm-hmm. You know what? You know what as well. My nan, God rest her soul. You know, she always say, "This country is going to the dogs." And mine. Listen, I was young back then, and she's always say, "You know what? When you become a man and you have your own kids, you'll learn and you'll soon realize." What I was saying. You get me? And it says when you have kids, remember. And then when I had my two boys, she looked at me. Yeah, she had dementia. She looked at me and she remembered. She remember, I tell you,
you know what's like? I was gonna say with that situation, certain things I don't forget. You know.
Yeah, man. Remember I tell you.
Remember I told
you. Remember, you got a sharp.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? And even then, I didn't listen. You know.
But though at the same time, because we are going to move on, because we've got two. But just before that, this is where though we learned, because we was raised on bus. Our kids don't rise in bus, but then now our kids have to earn a car. That's the difference. We had to. We are in car and our kids aren't on bus, and that's brilliant. And pat ourselves on the back for that. But at the same time, our children have to earn the car as opposed to just stepping into crush velvet Rolls Royce just because daddy's about it or mommy's about it.
If I ain't driving a Rolls Royce, no one ain't driving.
Do you know what I'm saying? For real. But bro, so I got some true or false questions for us. You guys at home can play. There's 10 of them. So we're gonna answer them one by one, and then we're just gonna give a little 2 pence on it, our take on it, and then we're gonna keep it stepping. I think you got some prep as well.
Yeah, man.
So the first one is kids run to their dads first before mum. True or false?
False.
False. Kids go to their mums first, especially my 100%. So the next one is being a disciplinarian gets you more love. True or false?
False.
False.
False. You're the bad guy.
Yeah, I was just about to say you're the bad guy still. Yeah, you are. And we can laugh right now, but in the moment you're like, oh my gosh, man, I'm doing this for the best reasons, like because of me you're gonna this, because of me you're gonna that.
For example, I'm at work, kids are playing up at home, I get a call,
Sort them out,
All they got to hear my voice. Yes, dad. Yes, dad. Oh, you didn't think I was on the phone, your dad? you get that? Yeah, he's like, sorry, dad, sorry.
Yeah. It's
you get me?
Facts, bro. Absolute facts. I agree. So I've got creating a healthy relationship. Creating a healthy relationship helps your child's development. I think that's true.
That's true.
That's very true. Because when the kids see, boy or girl now, when the kids see mommy and daddy in love, they grow, they blossom. They also want to reflect it because we all have elements, I'm being very polite, of reflecting our childhood. So if it's traumatic, you end up toxic adult.
I have one rule,
Go on.
Like if me and her have any disagreements or whatever, yeah, she flies off. Yeah. With me, I fly off, yeah, but when in a situation, my kids have never ever seen me fly off the handle. I have one rule: not in front of the kids.
Fair play, bro.
Yeah, from my experience growing up, yeah, not in front of the kids. And sometimes she'll fly off, yeah, and I look at her.
Yeah,
Like she knows, yeah. Tapping eyes, man.
Yeah, chill out a sec.
Yeah, and she's like, okay.
And that's real, bro. That's real because the dude, man, like, and as well, sometimes they know where to play, man. All right then, so daddy's vexed, then let's ask mum there, because mum will say yeah.
Yeah.
And them things there. So the next thing there, children mirror what they see, not what they hear.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. So this is why I'm really glad that the two of we are doing this creative space. When my kids come home from school, I tell them, you got 1 hour to do creative. They're all drawers because their granddad is a drawer. Their granddad's brother, so I don't know what that makes him, granduncle, maybe, I don't know, either way. He's a drawer. The whole family of drawers, get to the point, Dan. The whole, when I say drawers, bro, I mean like, they will draw you and me, and you're thinking, is that a picture, Tarati? Like, you really think, so I'm like, right, let's pull that out of you, number one, and number two, just write. I had my kids copying out of their favourite textbook, you know why? Because when it comes to creativity, you can write, you can flow. So we've got a creative hour. I edit on the podcast. We all do something creative. When they see what you're doing, my kids have all edited on the podcast as well. They've all had some form of something to do it, so they can see that I'm not just telling you to do something, I'm doing it as well. And it's just so we grow up as a creative family, and you stimulate what you've got, what God-given gift you got. Yeah, that's right. I was making
though. I agree with that though, because we've got my eldest, he loves math, just get it from me. But he loves math. Like he'll come back, from the gym or whatever, he'll just say, Dad, write me some sums. And then I'll write him some sums. And then see, how kids just go quick, man. And you don't realise it,
Yeah.
So you write down the sums, before I sit down, I'm done.
Yeah. Once you check them, tick them off.
He's checking me. You get me? So, but what he'll do as well, he'll sit down with his younger brother, and he'll like, okay, he did this and whatever. Because obviously my youngest is obviously sensory, so like autistic.
TT is the same, yeah.
So like he'll sit down with him. I'm thinking, rah.
Yeah.
Like, and it's sometimes it sheds me a tear, man, because I'm thinking, I'm doing
the right thing, man.
The right thing, bro. And it's just like, it's good. It's good, man.
Let me just add on the back of that. It's good because you're healing your own trauma, and they say you're healing the lineage, you're healing the bloodline. Whatever traumas you was exposed to, that mum and dad was exposed to. I'm talking to myself, we are healing it.
Yeah, man.
And when it heals in us, it's like there's a picture of a man being told off by his dad, and that's granddad. Then the man is telling off his son, and then the son is now the dad, and he's got a shield.
Yeah, man.
And his shield is, and he's talking to the son, and it's like you're healing the bloodline. So that's perfect.
Yeah, man.
The next one, setting firm boundaries creates children that grow into responsible adults. I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Fully.
Because when you like I said, we keep it on the table, have all the fun, roam all over the table, but keep it on the table and don't play no games. They're going to grow up and be respectful. They're going to want to explore because everyone does. But at the same time, they're going to do it with caution as opposed to running out of front doors and running into danger and hiding and putting themselves into positions where they shouldn't be just through curiosity. Like, you know what, like we said, parents will bust ass for that. You man go and do that. I'm not doing it because I'm not getting in trouble. I gotta live with these people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So the next one, mommy's boys make the best husbands. Now this one,
No.
okay,
No.
I would say yeah, but I'm my mummy's boy. But that's
Yeah.
why I would say yeah. And I think if you would look after your mum and if you admire your mum, you should look after and admire your woman.
But then,
what you explain?
In my perspective, yes, mummy's boy. I was never mummy's boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was a dad and nanny's boy.
That's still mum. Yeah. That's big mama.
But,
that is big mama.
Yeah.
That is big mama.
But in situations, they won't learn to survive.
Yeah. That I agree.
And that's what I'm saying. They won't learn to survive because
that I agree.
Like, I think
I do agree with that.
Like, it goes back to teaching our kids preparing our kids in this world today.
Yeah.
Because, like I says, from our experience, mum is not here no more.
Facts, bro.
Dad's not here no more. Yeah. When it's all about preparation, but preparing our kids for when we're not here.
And facts.
And this is why, kids now, when mommy and daddy ain't here no more,
they don't know what to do.
They're like, oh,
yeah,
I don't know what to do.
And a whole load of entitled confusion.
There you go. There you go.
One thing I will say.
Can't hold a job.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't do this. Can't do that. Yeah. Can't do a whole bag of things. But then it's still boiling down to the parents' fault. We've done our job. We've done the job the best that we can. Yeah, but sometimes you have to lose the reins.
So, that I agree with.
It's like a kid on a bicycle. Yeah, you have to take the stabilizers off.
Facts.
Yeah, sometimes you got the kid has to ride on his own.
Yeah, that's true. Because I will say, since my mum's left, I've turned up, and I promise you, when my mum was here, I was doing bits. I was doing good, man.
Yeah,
I was doing good. But since she's left, I've become the man.
Yeah.
But I really have. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really have. I have upped it still.
Yeah.
But the question was husband. So, I have to stay with yes because I'm talking about myself. But I have seen some examples of men that make good other halves, but then sometimes look for a mummy in that other half. Now, I'm telling you straight, my other half, she does wonders, and she does a whole lot of, like, she's mother of the house. So in this case, but I'm father, and I'll be father too. But I do feel like in my case, it did make me a good husband because my mum, she taught me how to treat a woman. She taught me what I needed to be.
Properly.
Do you know, values and stuff like that? Where if I was closer to my dad, I think I'd look after me more. Yeah. Which wouldn't make me the best for my other half. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, though, God bless your mum, and your mum did a good job on you.
Man. She did, man. She really did. Yeah, I know, she's a unicorn. I know what you're saying. It isn't everyone.
Everyone. Your mum.
Yeah, it's telling everyone.
Strong black woman.
Yeah.
You get me? Yeah. It's not about race, but strong.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Held it.
Yeah.
Because she had no choice.
Facts, stand down.
You get me?
Facts, bro. Facts.
And big up the strong women out there. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, whatever.
Yeah.
Doing it. You get me? Held it.
Yes.
Because they never had a man.
Yeah. To be the masculine.
Yeah, man.
To allow them to be.
So that to be mom, dad.
Yes, they did, and that's true. That's
I get true. That. I get that, and maybe that's why some kids are entitled, because they feel like because parents have to spoil them, and they think, oh, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
You get me? But sometimes, spoiling them, does more damage.
A lot more damage, because the thing is as well, like, what worked for my house, because me and my brother, my mum raised 2 lions.
Yeah, man.
2 she was like Peggy and we was Grant and Phil, like it was that. Do you know what I mean? But what worked in our house was we had the struggle. Sorry for the ambulance, guys, but with the struggle meant you don't get what you want. Some Christmases we had 1 item, and you better be grateful for your 1 item, because there's other kids that have none.
Yeah, man. And you know as well, my birthday is the 28th of December.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, like, my mum used to get me Christmas presents, yeah, but save some.
Yes.
Yeah, for you know what I mean? He said, when I wake up on my birthday, the 28th, yeah, the wrapping paper is still Christmas.
Come on, man. Come on, my bro. Come on, my bro. Yeah, man. Yeah,
you get me? So
the struggle's important, because it makes you grounded.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
like the term down to earth because humble.
Always humble.
I don't like the term humble because definition of humble means you put other people on top of you or above you. But down to earth means that you understand and you have a level of reasoning, you have a level of knowing.
Yeah.
I know how we say the term down to humble, but it's like the same bad. You know, that's bad. I said this one guy one time, yo, that bike is bad. He went, no. Imagine I'm giving you a compliment. He said, my bike is good. Bad means bad. I said, big man, thank you. I won't say it again. And I didn't mean to him. I meant in the sense.
Yeah.
And I got a lot more word specific.
Yeah.
So how we mean humble is like, you know, yeah, man, we take time and we got nice car, we got nice life, we got nice. But we're humble. No, because humble means you put people above you. Down to earth means what we and everyone else would use the term humble. I'm going to flash up the dictionary terminology of the word humble.
Yeah.
I'll put it in there so we can see. And it made me change on the word, bro. It's like I say grand rising, not mourning. Because mourning is you the dead and the lost. So I say grand rising. It's the same thing, but the words carry meaning, spelling. I know we're still teaching to re-educate, but it's spelling. So you have to be careful what words, I do anyway, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying, my brother? And you, because you're my partner, and I'm a partner. But you know what I'm saying, Dan? It's real talk, man, talk, man. But I agree 100%. We have to be down to earth because the struggle, J. Cole, there's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Ugliness in the success is spoiling them. That's ugly. You get a little brat. They got no manners. They got every toy going to man. I didn't want this. Do you know what I'm saying? That's ugly.
Entitlement.
Exactly. And then you've got the struggle that says, what, a cup with my name on it. Thanks. And you're like, that's a beautiful little soul, that is.
Yeah, man.
That's grounded. That's down to, but that gratefulness, you know what I'm saying, my bro? So I know we went off on one. Sorry, people, but whatever. Fatherless daughters create women who no longer respect themselves or men. True or false? I gotta say it's true because we got a whole load of girls on OnlyFans, and when you ask them, dads ain't in the picture because dads ain't letting your gal skin out for show everyone because you're in trouble.
You know what? In my situation, no. Because I can't go into it. Yeah. Because I know what?
Of course, it's just...
Because I don't want to shame no one. I don't want to shame no one. But in my situation, my stepdaughter ain't doing none of that. Yeah.
No. You're like, the father, bro.
Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But she's also got. You get me?
I get it.
She works.
No, but this is what I'm saying. No, because she's got a man in her life. When I say fatherless, then I'm saying like you ain't like. So let's say an example: pretty mum, single, good looking. Daughter, good looking. She's allowed to bring man around. She's allowed to have man around. And all of a sudden, man come around and deal with the two of them, and mum and daughter went, listen,
brother.
Do you know what I'm saying, my bro? And that's what I'm saying. Them type of scenarios when there is no man present. And I'll say father, but still, we're still fathers to our beautiful stepchildren that we never brought here but got to raise, you know? So we're still fathers to them. But they could never, because like you said, my dad's there for me. We're talking about the black ones and they're lighter than us. But I could never. Yeah, because you got a dad.
Yeah, man.
No, but you got a dad. I'm talking about the ones that ain't got no man there to say that's wrong. They're ending up on OnlyFans. OnlyFans is a big industry full of gal, and I would say most of the gal on OnlyFans ain't got dad in their life.
I think they're seeking that
They call it daddy issues.
Yeah, daddy issues and dominance.
And the dominance comes from dad. Dad says no. No means no. You behave yourself, sorry. If you ain't got that, then you got daddy issues, and you got okay. There's people with mommy issues, but we're on about. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was just the point I was making. That was, and I'd like to see what you people say about that too. That was just the point I was making. Being a parent with morals and standards can teach more than just your own child.
Yeah.
I agree, that's true. Because like I went round one of my brethren's house one time, and they said, I said, can I sit in front of the TV? We eat around the table here. Go on then, because you're here. I said, look, love, listen, I'm very grateful you let me have dinner with you. And there was a little bro there as well, you know. My man's like under 10 at the time, that little cool, he's a cool man. And he's gassed to sit around because he knows no. And I said, don't break your family traditions for me. You see, when I got older, we eat around this table. We eat around this table now because the rules are the rules, and they wasn't my parents, those my friends' parents, and it taught me such strong values. Even when we didn't eat around the table, we all ate in the living room and we sat around the TV, but ain't no one in the bedroom and here and here and here. Yeah. No, we're all together.
Yeah, the mad thing about it though is when I was at home, when I was me and my sister was kids, sat in front of the TV. Yeah, so there's a tray in here, tray here, towel underneath. Okay, made no mess. Let's eat food. We went to my nan and granddad's table. Yeah, we had a table in the kitchen. Yeah, and then when my granddad and nan and granddad had the extension in the living room, we sat on the table. Yeah, in the living room. Yeah, we had the TV in the living room. Yeah, but around the table. Yeah. Facts, bro. So I get it. Like, but you know what though? If I had a big enough table and whatever, and big enough yard and whatever, I'd have the kids obviously round the table. You get me? But I get it because sometimes when you eat, it's all about communication. It is. You get me? When you're watching the TV, including obviously my little two, literally on the tablets, I hate it. Yeah. That's why I love the TV, the table. Sorry, because we'll have the screen on. We will have a screen on. That one, but at the same time, we can talk, and you can. Don't block people's view in that, but you can talk. This is what I did today. You ain't getting told shut up because this is the table. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it does make a difference. Last one. Being your child's best friend creates accountable adults, giving them what they want. In brackets. That's false. I put that in there just for you. Nah, but nah. It doesn't. Definitely it doesn't, man. It is false. It is false. Definitely false, brother. It is false, 100%, man. Like, I love to be my kids' friends, and I tell them, man, if you want to keep me as your friend, show me that respect. Because if I flick that switch, we all gonna be unhappy. We're all gonna be unhappy. And I'll raise my hands. I am not raising my hands to no children, but you see, when I hit it into that bass voice, everyone blood starts to rise. So I just said, look, man, let me talk calm. Let's just respect one another. You can have a joke. I'll let you push your luck. Stop. Done. If my luck doesn't work. Exactly, my brother. If my luck doesn't work, because, listen, with my oldest, I look at him, I look at me, I look at him back, and he knows. Yeah. And it just... that's my youngest, man. That's my youngest. I said to them today, you done creative? No, I just looked. Carried on walking. Went to the eldest. You done creative? No. I just carried on. Before I know it, everyone come down. I done my creative. I thought we did. I thought we did as well. I thought we did. Yeah. So that was my questions, my true or false, and hopefully you guys played along. So thanks. So what you got for me, Dan? So obviously, manners and respect for everyone that come to me with these. So you know who you are. Because your DMs have been popping. Hey, get in my DMs, people. Send us questions so we can air them and ask questions, and you know what I mean? So go on, my brother, man. So do you think men and women carry different emotional loads when raising kids? Facts, 100%. Because I saw a picture and I didn't want to agree, but I kind of did. It was like mom had all like 6 blocks, and then
dad had like 1 or 2 blocks, you know what I mean?
man.
And mum's blocks was like the kids, the house, I don't know, I'm just going to just improvise now, okay? So the kids, the house.
Stress, mental health.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
And then dad's was like work.
Mental health.
And like, I don't know, it's the same mum, but hers was like this. And his was like this. And I thought, I didn't want to agree. And I wasn't even talking to no one about it, but I saw it and I thought, I can't deny it. I really can't deny that post.
Big up all the mums that are carrying that load, man, because while dad's grafting and trying to build a future for the kids
and you, mum, as well, and for you,
man,
just the kids,
for you as well, man. There's a respect, So you know what, big up all the mums out there, man. Yeah, man.
Agreed.
What makes you feel appreciated as a dad?
Hugs,
yes, blood.
kisses. I'll put that as hugs. So, affection then. And I would also say what makes me feel appreciated is when I'm listened to. That is the highest form for me. If my look, like I was talking to my daughter today, she said she wants to be a firefighter. And I said, babe, listen, I hear ya, but you change your mind too damn fast. You get me? And she's like, you don't back it. And I was like, I do back it. You don't think I changed my mind a million times. I'm talking from experience. I'm not bashing you. And then you know what? She come to me and squeezed me tight, and she's like, you know what, Dad? And she called me Dad as well. She's like, you know what, Dad? Thank you, because I do listen to you and I do appreciate you. And in that moment, I was like, oh, like you're that little girl that I met when I first come here. Do you know? So, that's what makes me feel appreciated as a dad. How about yourself?
Appreciation.
Yes.
Like, just like the. You know what? When you hear from other people, or man, someone talked about you. Like, I'm like, really, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you're always there, and like, you know, if you need help, if they need help, obviously they obviously come to you and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, but then obviously mine. Sorry, they'll come to me and they'll just give me a hug.
Yeah.
And say, you know what, Dad, I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking, rah.
Yeah,
like,
I did something.
I did something right. You get me?
And you know what? Can I just say, like, that I did something, I'm telling you now, that's all, man. I don't care if you're the CEO, the football coach, or just dad in the house.
Yeah, man.
We all come to this moment in our minds when we get that, because we always think long term, and we always think, we've got to do this, and we need to make this, and we have to be strong, whether we're soft as freaking putty. We have to be strong. But then, you know, when we get that level of appreciation, or because of you at this, or thank you because you said this at this, it's the biggest high five, applause, plaudit, whatever word you want to put there. It's the biggest acknowledgement that a man, a father can have, because it's like, you know what I'm doing is right. Because sometimes you think you're too tough on your kids. Sometimes you don't think you're there enough for your kids. Sometimes you think you're doing it wrong. And mum is always the one that everyone runs to. And you think, man, I'm trying my best. I don't want to be the tough one. I don't want to tell you no. I don't want to make you do creative. I want you to play on your device. But you know what? Everyone who plays on a device in 10 to 15 years ain't going to be worth nothing. But you know, when you use your creativity, your drawing can make you money, your this can make you that. So, and when you get that, because of you on this, it just makes you feel good inside. So,
amen.
Yeah, man, it does. Go on, my bro.
What kind of example are you setting for your son or daughter right now?
Okay, so big and strong. I have to be big and strong for me picking them. But at the same time, you know what? I always bring it down. And I like to talk low, and I like to talk quietly. And it's because I am big. And I've said it before, so I don't lead with my size because I'm already the biggest man in the room. But what I like to do is bring it down and let them know that you can get your point across whilst being deadly serious about what you're saying without shouting. And I also like to teach my children that it is so important to do something with yourself whilst you can. I had an amazing conversation with my auntie, man. She come in like my second mum, and she was saying, like, Dan, travel. I love traveling. You look at traveling video, I look good. Travel, because now I'm older. I look back on all my memories and and it just made me feel really good. And the point I'm making is, again, what am I trying to do for my children? I'm doing the best thing I can in the moment. I'm teaching them what I can. I'm leading by example. And this is why I created this podcast that me and you are now running, because we need to show our children that there's more to come out of your brain than what school tell you you're worth. I come out with D's, C's, and the highest grade I got was a B. And I promise you now, there was people that come out with A's and A stars, and you put them in front of a camera and they crawl up their own batty, and you put them and you give them everything that I've got, and they will say, what am I supposed to do with this? And yet I'm able to create different things. So it's all about using what you got and not letting the outside tell you what the inside is really about.
Yeah, man.
How about yourself, my brother?
You know what? Try and not let the system give you everything that you haven't earned.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you work for it.
Mm-hmm. I like
get
that.
me?
Yeah, I like that.
There's too many people like trying to use the system and they haven't put nothing in at all.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Oh, yeah. I want this because I've been entitled to it. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You didn't work for it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Agreed.
So what I try and teach all my kids, work and graft. You get me? And no one can take that away from you,
That there.
No one.
And you're multi-skilled, so sorry.
Yeah, man.
Because just before you say AI is coming to take your jobs, well, it can't take someone who can edit. It can't take someone who can draw. It can't take someone who's good on a phone.
Your qualifications.
Who's PC literate, who's got qualifications.
Yeah,
you've got so many different umbrellas or avenues that you're good and strong in. That's exhausted. I still got 3 more. That's exhausted. If you're a one-trick pony, that's you done.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly that. 100%, my bro.
You get me? 100%. No one can take that knowledge off you,
100%. And yeah, so go on, my bro.
How did becoming a dad actually change you? So, of who you are now?
I knew that answer straight. As soon as you said it, I didn't even need no help on that. You know why? Because when I met my gal, I was a young, sweet boy, a little gallus. I thought I knew things. I had a nice car. I can't say no money because I did have money, but not like now. Yeah? And I'm not... Shut up, Daniel. Of course I'm rich. I can't even form that sentence, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But what I'm saying is, when I was younger, I thought I was doing a lot.
Yeah.
And now I'm a father. I've got teenage children. I'm taking my children abroad. I'm getting them involved in my podcast. It helped me become a real role model. You know what it helped me be, Dan? The father I never had. That's what it helped me become, bruv. I promise you now, that's what it helped me become. The father I never had. And I'm not saying I love my dad. We have a good relationship and we vibes. We freaking vibes. And Biggs, if you're watching, you know I love you, real talk. But serious, it helped me become the father I never had. And that's powerful because, like I said, I've healed the bloodline. And the work isn't over. It's a lifestyle change. But I went from thinking with my pencil to writing with my pencil. And when I say writing with my pencil, painting visions, creating stuff out of thin air. You know, you can be in a room with some musicians and and then before you know, a man starts singing and there's no instruments and they've made a tune. That is creativity, and that's what it's allowed me to do, if I'm honest.
And I said this before, a canvas.
A canvas, yes.
A canvas.
Exactly. How about yourself, bro?
I was not immature. But
you didn't have as much responsibility.
Yeah, I didn't have no responsibility. So I was going on holidays, going out clubbing or whatever. And what I always said is, my circle of friends at the time, I was one of the last ones to have kids. You get me? So when I took on obviously kids, and then I had kids of my own, like I learnt to. I never had patience because I didn't have to have patience.
Yeah. Patience is a big one.
But it taught me to have a lot of patience. And talk about obviously fathers and that, like obviously God rest my dad's soul. Like I learned a lot obviously from my dad, and I think I had a lot of closure from my dad. And I learned from when I had kids to, yeah, situations are different, but to learn obviously to take my kids out.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
take
Do
my kids
stuff
to the
with
park,
them. Yeah,
and
do
you know
stuff
what I
with
mean,
them.
and
Agreed.
to do more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yes.
I do.
And you know, especially this year, last year, like I always not put work first, but like I think this year, like I had conversations with obviously the mum, and I had to. I've made it my duty to do more with the kids. You know what I mean? Park, yeah.
And then
You know what I mean?
things
Like,
are free,
yeah.
and they appreciate it. And like you say, no,
it don't cost no money, you know.
No, I know
don't cost no money
because dads would say, if I put 100 bags down, we can do this, we can do that. Kids will say, I just wanted to take me to the park, you know.
Yeah, man.
And then when we look back, we say, yeah. So then this when it comes back to the spoiling thing, I'm not going to take it, but check it. Where I want to put 100 bags down, and then now say, yeah, but you know what? We didn't need all that money. We wanted you there.
Yeah, man.
We wanted to do stuff with you. You said to me, brother, I can't come tonight. You know why? Because my son says I'm not going to see him. I said, Dan, make sure you just the kids them.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah, man.
That was so loud. So pick up whichever son it was. Serious.
And
that was so loud,
what was it now?
I thought you're not going to see him. I thought you're going to see him tomorrow. And I thought, what if we don't wake up tomorrow, Dan?
Yeah.
As in talking to myself. What if we don't wake up tomorrow? You're taking this for granted,
I was at the gym. And like she phoned me and she's like, what are you doing in a bit? I says, I'm gonna go to Dan's. And she's like, the kids obviously gonna be in bed in a bit. And that's why I phoned you and said, you know what? Nah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So in my head, I've got it like, and sometimes like she'll be like, I'll be like, go to the gym on a Saturday or something. I come back and she'll go, what you gonna do? I said, I'm just gonna sort this out. I'm gonna do that. She's like, okay, but park. Kids up, wanna go park.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
but I got my running around to do.
But I've got this to do.
Yeah.
Like work and stuff like that. Like, and I'm thinking, you know what? Nah.
Priorities, my kids first.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then coming back, got the kids in the car, and thinking, thank you, Dad.
The appreciation we was talking.
Get me?
Yeah,
and
man.
and like she'll be like, you know what? That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kids are happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They go to bed effortless, no trouble.
No trouble, sleep, child.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then the next day they're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I've had to learn.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't about money.
No, it's not.
It's not about money.
But as a man, you're a provider. And if you haven't had loads to give, then you think, I need to make loads.
Yeah, man.
You really don't. It's that fine balance. And no one can tell any man who's listening, no one can tell you how much of the balance one weighs to the other. But it is about having a balance of being there versus making for them. If you're there too much, you can't give them nothing. If you're not there enough, you don't spend no time with them, and you turn around and everyone's big people. So it's just that fine. It's all
about presence.
It is, man. It's that fine balance, man.
Always a balance, brother.
Phallics.
Phallics,
you know, go on.
So, last one.
Yes.
True or false?
Mm-hmm.
I think you've already done this, man.
No, man. Go on, my bro.
Setting boundaries can help children develop self-discipline.
That's true. It is true, because when you set a boundary and you allow them to govern it themselves, they hold themselves accountable and each other accountable. I give all my little kids a different role in the house. I based it off the Ninja Turtles. I'll be very quick, but I can't remember. What's the Turtles' dad's name? The little rat.
Well,
him anyway.
Splinter.
Splinter? I thought Splinter was the villain.
No, Shredder's the villain.
Go on, Dan. So yeah, Splinter said he gave them all a weapon based on their strength. So the smartest one, he was so smart, he gave him a stick. And then the dumbest one, He gave him the sharp knives.
Yeah.
And then the other, and he gave them based on that. So I said, okay. So
Can you name more?
Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo,
And what?
Raphael.
Just okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but who's the reporter? Who's the reporter?
The reporter, their friend,
Yeah.
the human, or is it?
Yeah, the girl.
The girl. I thought it was.
Yeah.
the girl,
So I want to know the full name.
Oh, sugar! I can't remember her name. What's her name?
April O'Neil. Don't tell me.
Yeah, but I said so. Then now my daughter, the youngest one, the one with the sensory one, TT, she is in charge of who says grace at the table. And then my eldest one, she's in charge of making sure have you guys done your have you done your creativity? And then my middle one, he's the mathematician. He's like, right then, have you guys done your chores? And it doesn't always go to the plan, but they've got their roles, and when I ask them, they can come back and say, yeah. And if we just stick to it, it will develop their skills so much more. That's so important. So I say it's true, the statement. I say it is true.
Yeah, man.
So how about yourself? What do you think?
It's true. But also as well, you got to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries and early, and this goes obviously being friends, yeah, when it gets to the point where you try and set boundaries, you tell them,
too late.
They're telling about yourself.
Yeah, too late.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, and they got mouth foot chest.
You get me?
Never mind mouth.
And I've been in that
chest.
situation. I've seen situation, you know, and I'm thinking, why? You get me? And and then I'm looking at her and thinking,
you get me?
Not my pitney.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, I can't tell him. Yeah.
You're telling me to do something in my own house.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah, man.
No, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do it,
Yes.
or
I said the door there. Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
that's why
man.
sometimes I don't say anything, because it's not.
Silence is sometimes better, and you know what? Just before we close, that's where I think sometimes the mums can be more firm. You know, most of the times I'm being polite. I'm being polite.
No, you're definitely being polite. You're definitely being polite.
But this is where the mums would love to be their kids' friends, and I would say, like, you know, like, just make sure you set your firm boundaries, because
balance.
Yes, because you know, we talk about school. You can always bust a 1 and 2 jokes with a strict teacher, and you think, yo, it was all right today, you know. But you see the teachers that have no control over the class. Yeah, you're not getting no points across. Everyone in that class is failing. You're not getting no points across because ain't no one take you serious.
Man.
So what I will say is, what 3 things are you grateful for? As we are running over on time, make them short, punchy, and I'll do the same.
Grateful, obviously, I keep saying, my kids.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? For life, there's more than 3.
Yeah, go on.
Siblings.
Yeah.
The mother of my child, the mother of my kids. You know what I mean? Never left me. Yeah. Manners and respect.
And his hair looks good. That messer.
I'm grateful for you. You know what I mean? When I'm at work and I know it's hard, man. You know what I mean? Not always there, because I'm trying to build empire for the kids.
Yeah.
Trying to set certain things for the kids. You know what I mean? You're a real one, and you know, man.
Agreed.
You know already. You know already.
Man. Agreed. That's big, Dan. That's big. I think for me, I'm grateful for unity. I love this Dan and Dan connection. It's amazing, bro. It's absolutely amazing. I love my baby's mum. All of them, but my baby's mum. I love her. I think she's cool. I think we have our vibes, we have our reasons, we have our differences, and we have our strengths. And when we pull them together, it's a full, complete circle, you know, and it's important. Kids need all to learn, to grow, to prosper, to also aim. And I also love the opportunity of growing. I love that. I love this conversation. I love the fact that we have differences. I love the fact that we can agree, we can vibe, we can grow. It's all so important. It is so important. And the final thing, I'm grateful for health, because you know what? I've got all my limbs. Remember I said last time my thumb's healed. I'm grateful for health. Some people bleed until they get stopped, and then some people are very grateful. You know, I've got all my limbs. I love my body, and I'm grateful for it, bro. Like, sometimes we take the smallest of things for granted, and you only need to have a bad back or a cold or a chest infection. I'm grateful for my lungs. I'm grateful for my, you know what I mean? Hay fever. I'm grateful for my, you know what I mean? Like, all of them things there. So
But
I like to just,
don't play with hay fever,
this is what
man.
I'm saying, Dan. This is what I'm saying, Dan. I like to be grateful for the smallest of things, and then it just radiates out like ripples into bigger and bigger and bigger. So, guys, this episode, I'm loving this duo. Man. I'm grateful for this duo. I said it already, but I'll say it again. I'm so grateful for this duo. It's brilliant. I get to be myself. I get to be a brother. I get to be the opposite end of the point sometimes, you know, and it's amazing. It's beautiful, and it's just a Dan and Dan connection, and I fucking love it, man. I got to swear. I didn't swear before my brother come on here.
You said, I don't cuss though.
I know.
I don't cuss. So you can't blame me.
It's all your fault.
Sure.
Guys, we're closing, man.
Booker and Twist.
Yeah.
Today we won. Manners and respect, love and peace.
Every time.
Unity.
Yes.
God is good all the time. You get me?
Today we won, man.
Wow.
Wow.